The Odyssey just came out, right? It's basically Troy too. But I'm about to break both the movies down, right? So Sparta came up with a plan, right? Let's make a horse to infiltrate the Trojans. Because the wall, the Trojan wall that surrounds the Trojan Empire couldn't be breached. It was too big. They had archers, professional archers on sniping, you know what I'm saying? Arching, you feel me? It never could be breached, right? That's what they was known for. They walls and how mighty and big the walls was and how they took control of everybody that approached it. But yeah, the Trojan walls had never been breached until that time when Sparta came from the water. You feel me? Because of Helen, and Paris. You know what I'm saying? But look, the Spartans made a plan. You feel me? We're gonna build this horse, and we're gonna say it was a gift from the gods, right? So the horse, they built it, but they filled it up with Spartan soldiers. You feel me? Well, my favorite Spartan, Achilles, and the titties. You know what I'm saying? Achilles. You know what I'm saying? Well, check. The Spartans left, they put the boats where the Trojans couldn't see them in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And the Trojans took the bait. They took the bait and brought the horse into the empire. See, the Prince Paris, he wanted to burn the horse. He was like, burn it. But being that it was a gift from the gods, which they took serious, they didn't burn it. They brought the horse into the empire. That night, when all the Trojans were asleep, Achilles and all the Spartans that was in the horse rocked out that thing. You feel me? Busted out that thing. Boom. Killed all the soldiers, the guards, the night guards, and opened the gates. Therefore, all the Spartans was outside waiting. And they rushed it. They rushed the gates. And the Trojan Empire fell. I'm saying that to say this. What condom do we use? What's the name of the most famous condom that we use? Trojan. And what did it is a horse on the box. So the meaning is it's a gift to tear down your empire. And what you doing in that condom? You releasing. And that's bringing down your empire. You feel me? The math don't never lie, man. Now the Odyssey, you might as well say that was Troy too, but it's the Odyssey. What that movie was about the king who thought of the horse, who actually thought, like, he the one that brought that into fruition for Troy to fall. That same king. It was about him. In that parable, right, in that movie, he was a king that he had a bow, right? He had a bow that nobody could string and shoot. You feel me? and he was the only one that could do it. You feel me? It was hard, and so he went on his voyage, which I think was he went on his karmic path because he thought of some treacherous little scheme he thought that killed a lot of women and children and burnt down the whole empire that was mighty. And that whole movie, he was getting, you feel me, toe up. You feel me? It was tearing his butt up. Boy, the karma was tearing him up. But he was still a king. He was still honorable. And he was still, you know what I'm saying? I think he just had to go through that to pay his debt, right? So at the end, spoiler alert, he washed up on his homeland. You feel me? He was home. He was out for years. You feel me? He was eating the lotus flower. Go watch the movie. I ain't gonna tell you the whole movie, man. It's a good movie. Go watch it. But at the end, he washed up on his land, and his king, Mennonites. He was talking to him. He ended up getting access to him in Hades. He went to Hades, got access to him, and what his king told him, because his king ended up dying. He got betrayed by his wife. But he told him, man, when you go back, do not go back as a king. Go back as a beggar. Because it's a wicked energy that took over your empire right now. So when you go back as a beggar. Don't go back as a king. And so you can see and infiltrate the right way. So he went back. His wife, he watched back. He went back, but he watched back to shore, like toe up. But his wife has been without a king that whole time he was out. You feel me? So all the men in the empire was trying to marry her to obtain kingship because everybody thought he died. You feel me? Even his son took a voyage to go find him, and he ended up coming back. But go watch the movie. So when he came in, he came as a beggar. They were treating him bad, spitting in his bowl and all that, right? But that kingdom, they bought the beggars because they thought Zeus. You feel me? You can't be mean to beggars because one of them might be a god, right? Excuse me. So he came back as a beggar. And he talked to his wife. The wife thought he was a beggar, right? So she threw a banquet. You feel me? He ended up tapping in with his son, and his son knew who he was. So he had his mama throw a banquet, right? So, man, I wish that dude had never touched my stuff, bro. Now I'm getting sick, bro, from this dude touching my stuff. But, yeah, man, he said, man, don't trip, man. Your mama he said, make sure ain't no weapons in the banquet hall. Make sure all the weapons are secure. And then someone like, how you gonna get a weapon? He said, don't trip, your mama go take care of that. So she bought the bow. She bought the bow that nobody could string out. You feel me? To all the men. And she was like, man, whoever could string this bow and shoot it, I'll marry you. You feel me? So, first man went up, couldn't do it. Second man went up, couldn't do it. Third man went up, couldn't do it. Fourth man, and so forth. It got to the one who betrayed, who was really trying to be the king. It was like on some treacherous stuff. He ain't even want to try. He was like, bruh, you proved your point, man. You feel me? Nobody could do the bow. Nobody could string that bow. You feel me? So make your choice. So Odysseus, the king, the beggar, he in the cut, hood over his head. You only see him. He said, man, I ain't had my turn. And everybody start laughing. You hear me? Everybody start, you hear me? Laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? So he went up, looked at the bow. You feel me? Like turned the bow over and looked at it, examined it, put it down, grabbed the string, bent the bow, and struck it. And when the queen seen that, she seen, oh, that's my, and she went back and she went out the room and locked the door on their butt. Cause all the doors was locked. It was a secure ceremony. It was a trial. It was a secure ceremony banquet. It locked the door. And when he strung that bow, he got an arrow and killed everybody in the banquet hall. That bow was a symbol to your spine, the semen retention. You feel me? That's what I got from it. That bow, you feel me? Not everybody could do that. It's the same as the King Arthur, the sword, the rock and the sword. Same concept. But yeah, man, dope movie. Go see it, man. Dope. So, Troy, the Odyssey, all that. Dope. Dope symbology, all that, man. But yeah, man. Dice Gang, man. 700 likes, subscribe. I think I'm getting sick, man. This dude touched all over my toe. It's like every time they sell me a song, they want to touch over this part that you put your mouth on, bro. Weird. But yeah, Dice Gang 700, man. Subscribe, like, do whatever, bro.